What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty big breaking news about Call of Duty and Xbox Game Pass, and this is actually a massive change going forward. So if you enjoy staying up to date with all the latest news, make sure to like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So first things first, this has now been officially confirmed. Call of Duty will no longer release day one on Xbox Game Pass. This is a complete shift from what we've had over the last couple of years, where games like Black Ops 6 and Black Ops 7 were available straight away through the subscription. Now instead, going forward, new Call of Duty titles are expected to be added to Game Pass around a year after release, not at launch. So if you were planning to play the next Call of Duty through Game Pass on day one, that's no longer going to be an option. Now alongside this, there's also been a major change to pricing. Xbox has actually reduced the price of Game Pass, which is interesting because just a few months ago they increased it quite heavily. Game Pass Ultimate is dropping from around $29.99 down to $22.99, and PC Game Pass is also being reduced as well. So essentially what they've done here is lower the cost of the subscription but remove one of the biggest selling points, which was day one access to Call of Duty. And this decision mainly comes down to money. Reports suggest that putting Call of Duty on Game Pass day one was actually costing Microsoft a huge amount in lost sales, because instead of people buying the game at full price, they were just subscribing. So from a business standpoint, this move makes sense. Instead of losing out on full game sales, they're now pushing players back towards buying Call of Duty at full price, which is expected to still be around £70 or $70 to $80 at launch. Then later on, usually around the following year or holiday period, the game will come to Game Pass. Now, one important thing to mention is that this doesn't affect older Call of Duty titles already on Game Pass. Those are staying exactly where they are, and Game Pass will still get other day one games, just not Call of Duty anymore. So overall, this is basically a full restructure of how Game Pass works when it comes to Call of Duty. Lower monthly price, but you lose day one access. Some people are going to see this as a win because Game Pass is cheaper now, but others are going to say the value just isn't the same anymore without day one Call of Duty. And it also raises bigger questions going forward. Is this just the start of more changes? Could other big titles follow the same model? And how is this going to impact sales for the next Call of Duty? Let me know what you think. Is this a good change or a bad one? That's everything for this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.